Hey y'all, welcome back. All right. So, welcome back to episode 2 of New Country, New Kitchen. And today we are headed to Morocco. And yes, y'all, like this one right here is giving flavor. She's giving fragrance. She's giving, wow, you actually cooked that. And I did. Right? So listen, what we're gonna do first, we're gonna get these chicken thighs cleaned up. Okay. So right now I'm just putting them in the bowl and we're gonna wash them up and then you'll see me remove the skin. But right now let's get it all situated. Y'all know we gotta wash our chicken a little bit. Okay. So I'm just gonna wash them up, remove the skin, and then we'll get these bad boys seasoned. Okay. So first I'm gonna add a little bit of olive oil all over them. Make sure they are pat dry, y'all. Okay. And then let's start adding the seasoning. So I got a little bit of pepper. I got some cumin. I got some turmeric. I think this right here I'm putting in is some turmeric. And this right here, yeah, was it? Yeah, that's a turmeric. And then in my hand is the cumin. And then we're also going to add a little bit of cinnamon. Yep. And then we're going to do some paprika and some salt too. And I don't know, y'all, ain't no measurements. Ain't no measurements. I was just going with what I think it should look like. I know that we had to cook them in a sauce, so I wanted to make sure that they were well seasoned. So just, what they say, add seasoning until your ancestors say stop, and that's exactly what I did. So we're gonna get these all mixed up, y'all. Like I want it to totally coat all of the pieces of chicken. And then once we get it all good and rubbed in, we're going to add some foil to it because we're going to put it in the refrigerator so that they can marinate. I believe I let these marinate for about 3 hours, y'all. Okay. So after they've been in here for a couple of hours, y'all, look how these chicken look. Look how this chicken look. I was like, yes. All right, so a little bit of olive oil in the pan. That's heating up because when we put those thighs in there, I want it to be sizzling, okay? So now we're gonna put our chicken thighs in because the pan is good. The pot is good and hot. Yes. Okay, so mind you, we don't want them to cook all the way. We just want them to get a nice little tan, you know what I'm saying? A little copper tone on it. After that, in the same pot, we're gonna add our onions and our carrots and them same juices. Okay, remember we need all the seasonings. We're gonna add a little bit of salt to this because we want to enhance those flavors that are already in there. Give it a good stir until they become translucent. Y'all, look at this chicken. Look at this chicken. Okay. Now let's go ahead and add the garlic. Y'all know we got to add the garlic last because it likes to burn and ruin everybody's day. All right. So once we do that, let's go back in with the same seasonings that we put on the chicken. We're going to put that same in the vegetables in the pot, okay? So the black pepper, cumin, ground cinnamon, and some paprika and some turmeric, okay? So a little bit of salt. We don't need too much. We don't need too much. Just a little bit. Okay. So we're gonna mix that, get that all stirred together before we add back in our chicken. Y'all look, you can already tell it's gonna be bomb. Now this is a can of fire roasted diced tomatoes. We want to do that just to enhance the flavor a little bit. And then go ahead and add in your chicken broth. So I added in half of my 2 cups of chicken broth right now. Mix it all together, and then we're going to add back in our chicken, y'all, because we want everything to simmer and cook together, right? We want all the flavors. Slow cook it because this chicken is supposed to fall off the bone. So I let it cook for about 45 minutes on low. And then don't forget, put it back in there. Put all of the juices. We need all of the flavor back in there. So we're going to let this slow cook for about 35 to 45 minutes, okay? Now let's get the couscous ready. This is chicken broth. I'm going to let this boil. I did add a little bit of butter to this, and then I put in the couscous seasoning here. Couscous is really, really easy to make. Bring it up to a boil and then add your actual couscous. Once you add that your couscous in and mix it in real good, then you're just going to take it off of the heat and let it do its thing. It is so, baby, put it in there, let it do it. That's it. And it's so, so good. I was like, I need to start making couscous more often. It needs to be one of our actual side dishes for some of our stuff. But so I'm going to mix it up, y'all, and then let it get a little bit of boil. And then we're going to take it off. Right here, y'all, I forgot to add ginger to the dish. So that's me putting some ginger into the chicken because I was like, oh yeah, I'm missing an ingredient. Don't forget the ginger, y'all. Don't be like me. So I diced it up fine and then just got it added into our chicken here while it's still simmering, okay? So back to the couscous. Look, Ready. Baby was ready in 5 minutes. The box say 5 minutes, it was ready. Make sure you use a fork, not a spoon, okay? Got that top on. We're going to pull it off of the heat because it's ready. Now, y'all, everything is ready. And when I tell y'all, it had my house smelling so bomb. Oh my God. It was smelling so good. I was like, I'm going to have to start making chicken tangine, like Moroccan tangine chicken all the time. So, y'all, first of all, I went outside to my garden and got my fresh parsley, okay, and added it to the dish with a little bit of naan bread, baby, and we done. And we ready. The boys were so happy. Look at his face. And let me feed my man, the man of the house, and my youngest, y'all. It was so good. Please, please, please stay tuned for the next episode, y'all. I cannot wait.